Hey Yogi, welcome to class. If you're new to the channel, I'm Rhi, this is Drakey, and if you are returning, welcome back. It is sick to practice with you again on YouTube. Before we go into this little short, fiery, I think, Vinyasa practice, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do. It'll just help us to grow. And if you do make it to the end of class, oh God, that sounded quite dramatic, didn't it? Make it to the end. But if you take the class, then leave us a comment, let us know how you got on. You can always tag us on Instagram if you're wanting to show us what you're getting up to. I do really enjoy that at Riri's Yoga channel. So all of that out of the way, not going to need any props. This one's just going to be designed to get on your mat, get out of your head, get into your body. It's going to be quite a spicy one. We're just going to go for it. I think my only ask is that you come at this with an open mind and just have a go. See what shows up for you today. Okay, that being said, let's come to a child's pose. So let's start low and then see how the body is feeling today. Walking the hands forward. Take the knees wide for this one. Have the big toes touching. Don't worry about the chest reaching the mat. More so think about flicking the tailbone, sending the knees wide just to open up through the hips a little. And then lowering the head down. Nice. Start to tune in here into that internal rhythm that you have. And it changes, we know. It changes all the time, every day, every week, every month. But just notice how you are vibrating in this moment. What is the beat of your drum? What's the BPM at the moment? Maybe it's quite low. Maybe that you're just starting to move into your day, or maybe your heart, the BPM, it's pretty high. Maybe you've had a lot going on. Either way, we hope to try to just move it around. Move it to ebb and flow. Take another couple of breaths here. Nice. Nice. From here, roll forward. Let's warm up the wrists. So circling over the wrists, shoulders over wrists, gripping the mat with the fingers. Really want to get into the hands here, into the forearms. Taking the circles in all different directions. So we're going to move through a riff of Awakening Fire Salutations today. And so we just want to get into the hands and the forearms a bit. We're going to be on them a little bit, as we often are. From here, untuck the toes, sit back to the heels, setting up for flying integration, Lalasana prep. Taking the hands either side of the knees, gripping the mat with the fingers, turning the hands out, one click here. Inhale to prepare, lift the chest. Exhale, drive the knees in towards the chest. Full compression here. Use the strength of the front of the hips to pull you deeper. The knees are roughly in line with the hips. Be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly release on 1. Sit back to the heels. Take the hands behind you and then inhale to bridge the hips up or lift the hips up, sending them forward. And exhale, release. Nice. From here, come to standing. So you can just walk your hands back to meet your feet in a down dog, from a down dog, and then roll up to stand. So we're just going to wake up the legs a little bit here. So step your right foot forward. Your left foot can come kind of to a diagonal a little bit. Bend your left knee. So we're going to do some lifts and lowers just to wake up the hamstrings. So hands on hips. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Go to a decent depth here. Feel the stretch. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Pull the right thigh bone back. And then we just keep going. Notice what's moving. So try to move from the hips and not from your neck. So this is something that I'm just speaking to myself for, really. But I notice that when I do lift and lowers, I tend to like move through my chin before I move everything else. So try to keep the back of your neck nice and long. On the next one, bend your left knee deeply. We'll hold here. Be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come up on 1. Step that foot back, give it a shake. Great. Step the left foot forward, bend the right knee. Right toes can point out a little bit, hands on hips. Inhale to lift, exhale, send the hips back. Really dig into that left hamstring and rise. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Rise. Lower. Rise. Lower. Hold at the bottom. Go to your deeper place here. Try and keep the spine nice and long. We're here for 10, 9. Keep a bend in the right knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rise on 1. Nice. Give a little shake of the legs there. And then come into a wide leg forward fold on the side of your mat. We're going to do some activation and passive movements. So come to a good width here. Hands can go onto hips. Inhale to reach up and lift long. Exhale to fold. And we want to be about halfway here. Hands can come to the chest and we're just going to hold. So I want you to really think about lifting through your kneecaps by engaging, sending the thigh bones back and gripping the mat with the toes. Not a massive grip, but enough to just engage your inner arches. So just checking that you've got that space there. And we'll hold here. Keep sending the thigh bones back. Imagine you're trying to push your hamstrings backwards. Keeping the spine nice and long. Chin neutral. I just had to check myself there with my little chin sticking up. Nice. And then from here, just fold. Relax. Don't move anything with the feet, but just allow the top half of the body to recline. Inhale, fingers lift, come back into that active place. Hold it here. Keep engaging through the front of the legs. Keep lifting through the inner arches of the feet. Feel the hips start to fire up and turn on. And lower. Nice. Fingertips can come to the mat. Walk the feet out one more. Go to like what you would say is a pretty maximum place where you can then lift. And then inhale to lift. Keep the spine long, neck long, chin neutral. Notice how it gets harder the wider you are. Keep lifting through the kneecaps. And lower. Nice. Beautiful stuff. Walk the feet back in and find your way up to standing. Beautiful stuff. From here, we're going to make our way into a down dog, start moving through a little bit of a sequence. So get ourselves moving. Hopefully the legs and the hips already now feel fired up for you. So from here, lift heels, bend knees, ripple forward, high plank pose. Exhale. Take a push up, push back to dog. Roll forward, high plank pose. This time take 2 push-ups. Push back to dog. Nice. Ripple forward on your inhale, chest goes long, you're on the tips of your toes, 3 push-ups. Push back to dog. Beautiful stuff. From here, your right leg will lift. Drive the right knee into the chest, high on the ball of the left toes. Ripple forward, right foot to right thumb. Drop your back knee. Inhale to low lunge. Exhale, hands down. Straighten through both legs. Maybe you pluck the right toes up off the mat, coming into this modified pyramid. Inhale, rebend the right knee, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Take a vinyasa. Drop knees and forearms. Come through upward facing dog. Push back. Downward facing dog. Left leg will rise. 3-leg dog. High on the ball of the right toes. Drive the left knee into the chest. Bend the right knee to spring the left foot to the left thumb. Drop the back knee. Inhale to rise. Low lunge. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Lift through the hips. Come into a modified pyramid here. Working to straighten both legs. And just working to, so don't worry if they don't. Inhale, replant the left foot, bend the left knee, rise into a high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left foot steps back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Dropping knees and forearms, coming into up dog. Pushing back, down dog. Nice, right leg up, 3-leg dog, bend the right knee, drive it in. And then bend the left knee to spring forward, right foot, right thumb, drop the back knee. Rise into Anjaneyasana, feel open here. Exhale, hands meet the mat. This time, step the right foot all the way up, 3-leg dog. And then roll over the edge of the left foot. Find wild thing. So drop the right toes and reach. Lifting the torso to the ceiling. Nice. Look to the top of the mat on the exhale. Rebend or replant the right hand. The right leg is up to the sky. We're going to take a jump switch here. So we're going to land on that right foot. So jumping off your left leg. Landing your right foot. Let me know how that goes in the comments. Bend the right knee deeply. Come into a crouching warrior. Exhale, straighten to warrior 3. Drop that left hip down. Inhale, drive your left knee up and into your chest. This is the fire salutation. So if you feel the heat rising, I'm with you. From here, we're going to take a shrimp squat. So the left knee is going to bend behind you. The arms can come forward. Tap the left knee down. And then without using the hands, bring it back into the chest. Come to stand. Now for the pistol. Take hold of the left big toe, or you can just let the leg go long. Send that leg out. We're going to come all the way down to our pistol squat. Nice. You can stay upright if coming down is not yet available. And then from here, we've got to get back up and out of it. Come back up. Nice. From here, let go of the foot. Drive back into a crouching warrior. And then hands to the mat. Left foot goes back. Right foot goes back. Downward facing dog. Roll forward, high plank pose. Exhale. Vinyasa. Push back. Down dog. Nice. Left leg will lift. 3-leg dog. On your exhale, left foot journeys up to left thumb. Drop your back knee. Anjaneyasana. On the inhale, low lunge. On the exhale, hands frame that left foot. Send your left leg up and back. 3-leg dog. From here, roll onto the outer blade of that right foot. Gently let the left toes seek the mat. Find your way into Wild Thing, half Urdhva Dhanurasana. Nice. Left hand will replant. You're going to lift that left leg high. We are jump switching this time on the other side. So bend the right knee and jump switch. Maybe you take 2 goes at it. You're going to let that left foot land. next to the left thumb. Bend the left knee, rise into a crouching warrior. As you exhale, straighten the left knee, traditional warrior 3. Inhale, drive the right knee up to stand. Coming into this stork's pose, setting up for a shrimp squat. Take an inhale here. Think about activating through the right leg as you bend through the left knee. The right knee plants. You come back up where you came from. Pistol squat, hands or no hands. Take that right leg long. From here, stay standing, or we'll come down. And don't worry if, it doesn't work out first time. It's a game of balance. Things rarely happen the way you want them to. And then from here, we'll come back up all the way. Come back into a crouching warrior here. And then hands meet the mat. Right foot back, left foot back, down dog. Inhale, roll into high plank pose. Exhale, Vinyasa. Drop your knees and forearms. Come through into upward facing dog. Wave it back. Downward facing dog. Nice. Take a breath here while I just readjust my t-shirt. And the jump switches are just a little bit of fun, so just notice how they go for you. Some days, if it's your first time doing them, it might work well, and other days it might not. But like with most things in the practice, and indeed in life, things tend to get a little bit easier the more you practice them. So let's go through that sequence one more time, just to get fired up even some more. Right leg lifts, 3-leg dog. And then from here, on your exhale, the right foot journeys to the right thumb, drop the back knee, rise into your low lunge. Exhale, hands frame the front foot, 3-leg dog, right leg high. Send your right foot over, come onto the outer blade of that left foot. Find your wild thing. You can lower and then rise. Sending the torso up towards the ceiling. And then from here, swiveling back, taking that right leg long. Left hand, right hand, top of the mat. Setting up for the jump switch. So jumping off your left foot and landing as gently as you can the right. Bend the right knee, find crouching warrior. Keep the chest lifted. Exhale, traditional warrior 3. Inhale, bend the right knee to bring you into standing. Left knee into chest. We've got the shrimp squat. Inhale here. Exhale. Make sure the left knee goes back and straight behind you and not squiff to the side. Plant it and rise. Don't go all the way if that's too much to get back out of it. I should have said that the other side. From here, pistol. Inhale. Exhale to lower. Come all the way down. Fight the balance. And then come all the way back up. Nice. Rebend the left knee. Come into a crouching warrior just for a moment. Plant the hand. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. Downward facing dog. Cool. From here, the left leg will reach up. 3-leg dog. And then on your exhale, left foot journeys up to left thumb. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach your arms up. Take a little bit of a back bend here. Feel open. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Send that left leg up and back. 3-leg dog. On your exhale, gently roll onto the outside of the right foot to allow that left foot to land. Setting yourself up for half wheel or wild thing. Lift the hips high. Looking back to the top of the mat. The left hand will plant to allow the left leg to lift, right leg on the mat, right foot on the mat. Jumping, switching here. So jumping off that right foot. And again, it may take a couple of hops, but eventually that left foot lands. Coming into a crouching warrior, bending through the left leg. Exhale, straighten through the left leg, warrior 3. Inhale, drive that right knee into the chest. Come into standing stork's pose. Exhale, taking the shrimp squat. So dropping the knee and reaching it back up into the chest. It's a tough transition. Coming into the pistol on the right. Sending the right leg long. Inhale here. Exhale to lower. All the way down. Nice. And then if you came down, great. We got to get back up, hands or no hands. Come to stand. Let go of the right foot, right knee comes into the chest to sweep behind you. Find your crouching warrior. Hands to the mat, right foot back, left foot back, down dog. Roll through high plank pose, exhale, Vinyasa. Nice. Last time, yogis, through this sequence. Hope you're feeling some heat. Right leg high, 3-leg dog. Driving that right knee in, sending the right foot up. Low lunge. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, right, hands frame the right foot. Back up into 3-leg dog. Gently rolling onto the outside of the left foot to plant the right foot down. Set yourself up for Urdhva Dhanurasana or Wild Thing. Lift the hips up. And then slowly, right leg up into 3-leg dog. Jump switching from here. Dropping the right foot down. Coming into crouching warrior. Standing into warrior 3. Drive the left knee into the chest. Inhale. Exhale, shrimp squat on the left leg. Lower and rise. Try not to let anything but the knee touch. Coming into pistol. Left leg goes long. Lowering down. Nice and controlled. Lean it forward if you've got long legs like me. And then come all the way back up to stand on that right leg. Drive the left knee into the chest. Find your crouching warrior for a moment. Hands to the mat, step back. Downward facing dog, left leg rises. On your exhale, left foot journeys to left thumb, drop the back knee. Rise up, low lunge. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the mat. 3-leg dog, left leg goes high. Gently send that left foot over to the right side. Coming into your half wheel, Wild Thing, or full wheel if you want to. And then inhale slowly, work your way back into that 3-leg dog. Nice. From here we take the jump switch. And then slowly let that left foot land. Top of the mat. Coming into crouching warrior. Bend through the left knee. Exhale to straighten the left leg. Inhale, drive that right knee into the chest. Stand tall. Nice. Shrimp squat on this side. Slowly lower. Drop the right knee down and rise back up. Nice. Right hand or no hands. Pistol on the right. Inhale here. Exhale. Come all the way down. Find your pistol. And then rise back up, yogi. Whew. Right knee into the chest. Send the right leg long, bend the left knee. Hands to the mat. Step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. Rolling into high plank pose for your vinyasa. Nice. And then when you've come back into down dog, drop your knees, sit back to your heels. Have a moment. We've been going pretty consistently since we started the practice. But I mean, they are fire salutations, so I guess the clue is in the name. They're pretty spicy and fiery. And, you know, just know that they're just about moving energy around. It's just about getting into the zone, getting into the body, seeing what happens. So, last jump, yogis. You can jump
either off 1 foot or 2 foot, but we're going to have at least a 10 count hold, or try for that, to the top of the mat. So that now if you want to move to the wall, so that you know you can hang there for a little bit longer. If the jumps were more of a kick earlier, then do so. But yeah, we're just going to try and have a nice final clean jump to finish. So make your way there now, whichever way is going to help you. And again, you can take as many hops as is needed to find your handstand. Pushing the mat away, pointing through the toes, engaging the glutes. Wherever you are, be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower on 1. Nice. Feet land. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sit all the way down to your butt. We made it. Lower down onto your back. Bring your knees with you. Nice. We have done quite a lot through the back body today, so I'm going to offer a round of bridge and a round of wheel, but feel free to skip both, or to take one or the other, or to take 2 rounds of bridge, your call. So from here, setting up for Setu Bandhasana, bend the knees, plant the feet hip distance, hands alongside the body. As you inhale, we tuck the tail. As you exhale, we lift. Nice and high. Send those knees forward. Drag the heels back, yogi. Squeeze the glutes. Engage through the legs. Be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly lower on 1. Nice. Beautiful. Let that work settle. Choose your option. You're either going for full wheel Setu, Urdhva Dhanurasana or Setu Bandhasana, bridge again, or you're going to pop a block underneath the sacrum and have a restorative bridge, which will feel nice, I think. So set yourself up. Choose your option. Inhale, tuck your tailbone. Exhale to lift. Send your chest through the arms as much as you can if you're in that full wheel. Nice, and whenever you're ready, bend the elbows and gently come onto the shoulders, drop the back, and then eventually drop the head. Take whatever Shavasana is going to feel nice here, yogis. You have earned it. We have earned it. The only one who hasn't earned it, I think, is Drake. I don't know what his handstanding game is like. He's never shown his cards in that respect, so we don't know. Maybe he's a pro. Maybe that's what he does at night when I go to bed. Who knows? Anyway, coming into Shavasana. Letting the palms face up, allowing yourself to be in a place of receiving energy from the universe. Check in with how you're feeling now versus how you felt when you unrolled the mat and made the choice to choose to move your body. And by moving the body with our breath, we are creating that connection to ourself. Mind, body, spirit. So whatever showed up for you on the mat today, know that you brought those 3 a little bit closer together. And start to let yourself drift away into a well-earned Shavasana. After all of that work, it might feel nice to put your legs up the wall for the Shavasana as well. So if that's something that's available to you, maybe you want to take that. or you're just going to stay in your corpse pose, enjoying the energy that's now marinating around your muscles and your joints and your bones, just like a really good stew. When you put all the ingredients in and you just leave them there for hours and hours to marinate. That is what the prana and the practice is now doing within your body. So just relax and enjoy that for as long as you can. This is where Drake and I will leave you. As always, it's a privilege to practice with you here on YouTube. And we hope to see you again on the mat soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Yogi.